Hey everybody, welcome back to another session. Today is Wednesday, so it's going to be upper body. For the most part, the first two rounds we have, your warm-up, kind of round one is going to be mixed into one unit, and then it'll progressively go through two more rounds, getting harder. For the most part, we just need body weight. In the third round, if you want, well, I'm getting set up. You can grab yourself some books or anything that will be an elevated surface, because we're going to be doing some pushing, kind of like some little offset push-ups, with one side elevated and the other side on the ground. So whenever there's a break and you want to grab something to elevate, please do. All right, so what we're going to start with is that's going to be different than the other upper body, is we're going to be chaining exercises together. So when we do IYTs from our back, we're also going to stand up real quick and do our IYTs from a bent over position as well, and go back to back. Try to take as little rest as possible in between those, and then do our next set. So with that, I'm going to head down to the mat. I'm going to start on my back with IYTs. I like to have my knees bent when I do my IYTs on the back. Some of you might want to be straight legged. If you are straight legged, just don't arch your back. You should be able to drive with your belly button. Drive your back into the floor when you go through these, because you're just looking for the mobility through the shoulders. Okay? So we'll do a few rounds of go 5. 3, 2, 1. Going for my first I. Coming up. Y. Up. T. Up. That's one round. Got 4 more to go. Y. Just a nice steady pace. You're not speeding through these reps. Just trying to feel the range of motion. That's 3. Going for a 4th round. Last round. Just a nice steady pace. Feeling that range of motion. Coming up, that's our last rep. We're going to come to a standing position. From there, I'm going to hinge from my hips, coming forward like I'm going to do a bent over row, but from this point, I'm going to start my IYTs again with 5 reps each letter. Go 1, there's our I, Y, and T. That's one round. Again, just a steady pace. You're trying to push that range of motion. You're not trying to see how fast you can do these reps. Really squeezing the shoulders and back. Here's our 3rd round. Second to last round. Coming into the last round, 5th one to go. I, Y, and T. Bringing the arms down, standing nice and tall. Good job. We're going to do one more set of each, and we'll move on to our next exercise. Again, through these warm-ups, you're just trying to focus on that range of motion, especially knowing that this is an upper body. We want to make sure our shoulders are prepared to handle our body weight, because most of what we're doing today is body weight. So if you need to get a drink of water, please do. I'm going to come back down onto my back for my second set of 5 repetitions. We'll go 3, 2, 1, and begin with your I. Good stretch. Coming back up, going for the Y. Coming back up, and then going for the T. Second round, I, Y, and T. Heading for our third round. What you'll probably find is that you're able to stretch a little bit further than you were with that first set. T. Going I. This is our last round. Y. And T. Coming up, go ahead and relax. And come up to standing again. Chaining the exercise together, coming to a bent over position. Arms relaxed out in front. 3, 2, 1. Going for our I, Y, and T. It's the first round, going for the second. I, Y, T. Coming through the halfway point, round 3. I, Y, T. Fourth round, I, Y, T. Last round, I, Y, and T. Go ahead and relax. Good job. Nice work. So, progressing on with our warm-up and chaining exercises together. If you remember in week 1, when we first started doing our little push-up series, we did this protraction, retraction, or push and squeeze. We're going to incorporate that now. The first exercise is going to incorporate it with a single arm row. How it will look is on the retraction is when you row. So when you protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row. It can be done from a high plank. This can also be done from your knees, or you can do this from an elevated surface. But you're really trying to push yourself away from the floor from here. Protract. Now when I go to retract, then I go to my row. Retract, row. Protract, retract, row. Protract, and continue from there. We're going to do 5 rows on each arm, an overall of 10 protract and retracts. Okay? So, starting off, and you can start off either arm. If you get tired, find that your shoulders are getting tired, just drop to your knees. All right? Start this together. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row. That's 1. Protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row. That's 2. Protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row. For 3, protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row. For 4, protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row, and relax. Good work, nice job. Like building off of last week, just making the exercise a little more intense. We're also chaining muscle groups together. So chest and back, learning how to work in conjunction with each other. Grab some water, towel off a little bit if you need, and we'll go into our second set. Most of today, you're only going to be looking at 2 sets per exercise, all the way through. But you'll find us doing this kind of push and pull repeatedly, you do get pretty tired in the upper body. All right, so let's go one more set. Coming into either high plank, knees. You can do these off of a chair if needs be. Coming to my high plank, I'm going to start with protraction. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row. That's 1. Protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row for 2. Protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row for 3. Protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row for 4. Protract, retract, row. Protract, retract, row for 5. And go ahead and relax. Good deep breath, nice work. Not bad. So that's 2 sets. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of reverse it. We're going to do something on our protract now. With the retract, we're thinking row. With the protract, the switch is going to be going to protract T. We did these little T push-ups in the first week, and now we're building on those. And how to look from a high plank, just hang out for a second. Let me do a couple reps for you. So if I go retract, protract, open, retract, protract, open. Okay? Just still working the core, upper body, making sure those shoulders know how to engage. All right, so 2 sets of 5 repetitions. Coming into my high plank. Mat just needs to be just a little bit wider. So starting with my retract, going to protract. We'll go 3, 2, 1, retract, protract, twist. Retract, protract, twist. That's 1. Retract, protract, T. Retract, protract, T. That's 2. Retract, protract, T. Retract, protract, T for 3. Retract, protract. Retract, protract. There's 4. Coming into our last one. Retract, protract, T. Retract, protract, T. And relax. Whew, nice job. Good work, everybody. Just good deep breaths. Let the chest, shoulders, and back recover. And like I said before, another way you can attack the rest is you can always hit pause. So let your body recover before you go into your next set. So second set, again, retract, protract, T. Going for 5 reps. Coming into my high plank, we'll go 3, 2, 1, begin, retract, protract, T. Retract, protract, T. That's 1. Retract, protract, T. Retract, protract, T for 2. Retract, protract, T. Retract, protract, T. That's 3. Retract, protract, T. Retract, protract, 4. Retract, protract, retract, protract. There's 5. Go ahead and relax. Nice deep breath. Good job, everybody. So that's round 1. 3 exercises, a little bit of warm up, quite a bit of shoulder work. And now we're going to move down into working chest and back, similar to what we did in the previous weeks. Again, chaining those exercises together. What we'll start with is a 90-degree push-up. What's going to change is at the top of that push-up, you're going to go I. How it looks. And again, once we start getting tired, we can either be high plank or we can be from knees. So also offers you a little more stability when you go for these I's. So if I go 90, push, I. 90, push, I. That's 1. And again, we want 5 I's on each arm, which gives us 10 push-ups. Right after those 10 push-ups, we're gonna hop up and we're gonna do single arm bent over rows. If you wanna add weight, you can, either with a backpack, Nalgene bottles in both hands, soup cans, you can. But with the rep count, it gets pretty exhausting. So give it a shot. If you get really tired, just dump the weight and use your body weight. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go into push-up position, either high plank or off the knees, it's up to you. I'm gonna start knees. We'll go 3, 2, 1, 90, up, I. 90, press, I. That's 1. 90, press, I. 90, press, I for 2. 90, press, I. 90, press, I for 3. 90, press, I. 90, press, I for 4. 90, press, I. 90, press, I for 5. Good job. Relax, come to a standing position. From here, I'm gonna do bent over, my single arm bent over rows. I'm just going body weight. And again, we're gonna bend over row. Down, I. Row, down, I. All right? So, good deep breath. We'll go 3, 2, 1, begin, row, relax, I, row, relax, 2, row, relax, 3, row, relax, 4, row, relax, 5, last one, row, relax, 6, and take it easy. Take a little break. By the way, how's it going, Zach Foster? Thanks for hanging with me. I wish I could say good to see you. Need that screen to go both ways. Go ahead and grab a drink of water. We got our 2 exercises down, so we'll take a little bit of a break. Again, most of this, we're only going to be doing 2 sets. And that's just because it's our first week, right? Coupling exercises together, going chest and back simultaneously. So we want to see how our bodies react to it. Over time, either the reps will increase, the sets will increase, or I'll start getting into getting away from a little bit of the body weight work. So again, going into the push-ups and 90 to I, all right? So we'll go 3, 2, 1, 90, I, 90, I. That's 1, 90, I, 90, I for 2, 90, I, 90, I for 3, 90, I, 90, I for 4, 90, I, 90, I for 5, relax a little bit, walk back. Coming up for our rows. Again, we're going to be doing 6. And row, relax, I. row, I. All right? If you were to use a backpack with this, the I just adds a little more intensity. We'll go 3, 2, 1, row, relax, I. Row, relax. There's 2, row, relax. 3, row, relax. 4, row, relax. 5, last one, row, relax. 6, and relax and take it easy. Good deep breath. Good job, everybody. That's 2 sets. Working our way into our next exercise. Now, you've noticed going up until the last 2 weeks, we haven't really done a full down and up push-up. And this is the first time we're gonna do it. All I'm looking for is whether it's from high plank, knees, or any elevated surface, is that you control yourself, going down and coming up. The last 2 weeks, that's what we've really focused on, is that I don't drop straight to the ground. I'm lowering myself down and coming right back up. All right? That's the big magic trick with push-ups, is to make sure you're always controlling yourself. When you start dropping and putting those weights on the joints themselves and not the muscles, it really wears you out, okay? So even if you don't go all the way down, go down to where it's comfortable and low enough to where you know you can push out of it. That's where your range of motion is for the time being. If you want more range of motion, you can't quite do it from a high plank, go to your knees. If it's still difficult from the knees, just go to an elevated surface. That's the beauty of push-ups. You can push off of anything, all right? So how it's gonna work, so we're gonna do 5 push-ups, then we're gonna hop up and we're gonna do single arm rows, but they're gonna be really wide. And I'll break that down when we get up on to standing, okay? Let's start with our 5 push-ups. And remember, nice, comfortable pace. You're thinking 2 to 3 seconds down, 2 to 3 seconds up, all right? We'll go 3, 2, 1, heading down, 2, 3, pushing up, 2, 3. That's 1, going for 2. On your own pace. Just be controlled. Going for 3. Heading for 4. Going for 5, last rep. And relax. Good job. Come to our standing position. With this, for a single arm row, if I'm going to use weight, I'm not really going to use a backpack because the weight's pretty unstable. A water bottle is a little more compact and you'll have more control with it. And normally when we row, we're driving our elbows right here where it's close to my body. What I'm gonna do, if you saw me doing it, it's like I'm handing it to you. Well, now I'm gonna change the orientation of my hand. I'm gonna hand it to you this way. So if I bend over, bottle is long ways across my body. When I row, I'm going to come out really, really wide, okay? You're not going to be able to get as much of a upper arm elbow movement with this, but you'll get a lot of back. That's all squeezing the back. If you notice, my arm's only getting to about 90 degrees versus getting all the way to my chest. And that's because I'm just coming out pretty wide with this. Still squeezing, focusing on squeezing that shoulder blade to my spine, driving that elbow back. I'm just making it really wide. You'll notice my elbow isn't up here. I'm still below my shoulder. You'll notice the higher you go, it's going to pinch on that joint. You don't want to do that. So just drop the elbow a little bit. You can still drive back and squeeze that shoulder blade. All right? So again, we're going to do 5 reps on each side, and then we'll go back to our push-ups. Coming over, bent over, We'll go 3, 2, 1, coming up. Again, slow and controlled. There's 1. Heading for 2, slow and controlled. You want to feel that squeeze and you want to feel that relax. Controlling the weight, each direction. Heading for 4, relax. Going for 5, relax. And go ahead and stand tall, switching hands, coming right back over. I do put my opposite hand just so it has something to do and it's not out here. I do put it on my thigh just to rest. Okay, kind of helps me with stability. We'll go 3, 2, 1, going for 1, squeeze and relax. Heading for 2, squeeze and relax. Going for 3, squeeze and relax. Heading for 4, squeeze and relax. Last rep. Squeeze and relax. Go ahead and stand tall. Nice work. Good job. Take a little break and go right back into our push-ups. 1 down, 1 to go. So again, the push-ups, meet yourself where you're at. The worst part when you're coming down, if you start bending your neck to get in there, you're gonna feel some funky things going on between the shoulders all the way up into your neck. So keep a neutral spine while you do this and just work where the range of motion is comfortable. All right, you want the muscles working. So another 5 reps, nice and controlled. High plank knees or elevated surface. We'll go 3, 2, 1, coming down, pushing off. 1, nice and easy, pushing off. 2, coming down, heading up. 3, coming down. Second to last one, pushing up. 4, here we go, last push-up. Coming up, there's 5. Go ahead and relax, nice work. Coming to a standing position, grabbing my water bottle. Again, changing the orientation. Coming over, nice and wide. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Pull and squeeze. Relax. That's 1. Pull and squeeze. Relax. There's 2. Pull and squeeze. Relax. Pull and squeeze. That's your second last one. Here we go. Pull and squeeze. Last one. Standing tall. Switching hands. Coming over. 3, 2, 1. Pull and squeeze. Relax. There's 1. Pull and squeeze. For 2. Pull and squeeze. For 3. Pull and squeeze. That's 4. Pull and squeeze. Last one. And relax. Good work. Nice job. Beautiful. So, grab some water, take a little break, and we're going to build on our push-ups. But we did full push-ups. But there's ways that we want to make sure those push-ups remain strong. Also, whether you play a sport, if you sprint, run, hike, there's ways that we can work our push-ups to make you more efficient at those exercises and hobbies. So that's what we're going to build on now. So if you remember in week 1, I think part of week 2, we did these little mini push-ups. These just little push presses. Nice and easy, like you're a shock absorber, right? So how we're going to work it now is you're going to change hand positions. And if you think shoulder width is kind of where I want my push-ups. Your first push-off is going to be narrow, then you're going to go normal, then you're going to go wide, and then hop back to narrow. Here's easier to show. So when you're doing this, if I'm narrow and I just come down and push off, right? That's normal, wide, narrow, normal, wide, narrow. That's how we're going to work those. Okay? I will say this, these get exhausting. I treasure going down to my knees because I still want to get that hand placement. Okay? We're going to do 5 each, so 15 total. Okay? So whether you start high plank or from knees, 2 sets, and then we'll keep going. We'll go 3, 2, 1, and begin. Normal, wide, narrow, normal. That's 2, narrow, normal. 3, narrow, normal. 4, narrow, normal. 5, and come up and relax. Good job. Coming back, we're gonna go back to our single arm row. Now with this, we're gonna go back to our normal, narrow single arm row. What you're gonna change it with is a kickback. So this way, we're thinking back and biceps, and then you're gonna move the water bottle to the side. If I'm bent over, how it's gonna look is here, 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 relax. Okay? This can be done with a water bottle or body weight, especially with those kickbacks and gripping something. You're gonna feel your tricep activate and get really tight. If it starts to really burn and you're using a water bottle or a weight, just set the weight down and go body weight. And just focus on that squeeze, squeeze, relax, relax. 5 reps on each side, and then we'll go back into our push-ups. Okay, bending over, getting ready to row. 3, 2, 1, begin. Row, kick back, relax, relax. For 1, row, kick back, relax. For 2, row, kick back. There's 3, kick back. There's 4, last rep, row, kick back, relax. That's 5, good work, nice job. Switching arms, again, coming over, relaxing. Go 3, 2, 1, row, kick back, relax, relax. For 1, row, remember to squeeze. Squeeze for that kickback and relax. Heading for 3, kick back, relax. Going for 4, kick back, relax. Last rep. 5, relax. Set her down, nice work. 1 down, 1 to go. Beautiful job. Go and grab some water, couple deep breaths. This last set rounds out round number 2. Woo! So, going back, starting with narrow. Again, I'll be going from my knees. You can go high plank or chair elevated surface. And just a little push up, push off. Okay? We'll go 3, 2, 1, begin. Narrow, normal, wide. That's 1, narrow, normal, wide. That's 2, narrow, normal, wide. That's 3, wide. That's 4, normal, wide. That's 5, and relax. Take it easy, good job, nice work. Going right back into our rows. Getting ready, coming over to a bent over position. Remember, kickbacks. Make sure you maintain the squeeze. 3, 2, 1, begin, row, kick back, relax for 1, row, kick back, relax for 2, row, kick back, relax. There's 3, row, kick back, relax for 4, last rep, kick back, relax, and come up. Good job. Switching arms. Let's keep the rest at a minimum. Coming over, getting ready. 3, 2, 1, row, kick back, relax. 1, row, kick back, relax for 2, row, kick back, relax. That's 3, row, kick back, relax for 4, row, kick back, relax, and there's 5. Good job, nice work, beautiful. Got 3 rounds done, or I should say 3 exercises in round 2. Round 2 is in the books. We got 1 more round to go. This is where you think to yourself, I've been working 30 to 35 minutes. If you want to take a break at this point, it's a good time for it. If you want a little more intensity out of the upper body, most of these will be push-up related from this point on. So that's where we're at. If you want to hang out and see where you're going, please stick around and check out what we're doing. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with an offset push-up. You'll notice in the background here, I've got books, and I've done these offset push-ups with books, medicine balls, any elevated surface that you feel you have the shoulder mobility to do a push-up off of. Now, we're still sticking with the 2 sets of 5 repetition. But what you think about with offset push-ups, if I do 5 on this side, I gotta do 5 on my other side. Another way people will call these is, if you look this up, or like, oh, offset push-ups, I can't find it, they'll call them single arm push-ups without the whole Rocky Balboa thing going on. So that's how you'll attack that. I have 3 books here. You can start out with just 1 book. It is an elevated surface, and you will feel that on the side that's elevated, okay? Now, we're only going to 90 degrees, approximately. I don't need you to go all the way down, because I want to see how your shoulders and your triceps feel just with the hand up on an elevated surface. You'll find the intensity to be a bit more, okay? So again, either from a high plank or your knees, we'll do 5 on, you'll see my left side, and then I'll do 5 on my right. We'll go 3, 2, 1, coming down, pushing up. That's 1, coming down, pushing up. That's 2, coming down, pushing up. 3, going down, pushing up. That's 4, going down, coming up. There's 5. Go ahead and take a little break. Nice work. Switching the other side. I want to keep that burn though. So I'm not going to take too much of a break. I can do that after this. So getting ready, setting up. We'll go 3, 2, 1, coming down, pushing up for 1, going down, pushing up. There's 2, going down, pushing up for 3, going down, pushing up. 4, going down, pushing up. There's 5. Now, time out, take a break. Good deep breath. Welcome to offsets. Now, when you start doing push-ups on different size surfaces, you'll find one side might want to go lower than the other, and that's where the slow and controlled gets in the game, because you want to feel that stretch. Over time, enjoy the stretch, embrace it. You know, you get that muscle burn down at that low angle of the shoulder, and you're like, ooh, but I feel the stretch. And then come on up. Over time, it'll start to open up. Just being patient with ourselves. So let's do our second set, and we'll move on to the second exercise. And this is the first of 3. All right, so getting ready. Remember, you only have to go down 90 degrees. If it's a little less than 90, it's all good. Welcome to offset push-ups. Go into my high plank or knees or elevated surface. We'll go 3, 2, 1, heading down, coming up, 1, going down, coming up, 2, heading down, coming up, 3, going down, coming up, 4, last one, going down, coming up, that's 5, nice work. Strong all the way through, beautiful. Wipe off a little, I'm getting ready. Don't want to let that burn go. Going back to my high plank, 3, 2, 1, heading down. Coming up, that's 1, going down. Coming up for 2, going down. Coming up for 3, going down. Coming up for 4, going down. Coming up for 5, and relax, nice work, good job. It's 2 sets. We're still staying with the 2 sets. Not letting you go on that one. Hopefully it's a little something new for you. Something you can add to your workouts from day to day. So we are done with the books. Okay? And how this next one will work, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab a box. Actually, let me use some chair. So in your box or chair. So with this, modification would be push pulse, but it's going to be an incline push-up, or you might feel decline, but if you're on an incline bench, this is the same idea, but it's with push-ups. Over time, again, you can use just a stack of books, or you can use a chair, any elevated surface. Over time, as you get stronger, you might kick your legs up higher. How it'll work is I'll go to my high plank, okay, from a raised position, still holding a high plank. I'm not down here, I'm not piked for straight shoulders. Just go to where it's comfortable and push up. Okay, so we're going to be just doing 5 reps, 2 sets of 5. Keep wanting to say 3, but only 2. And then we'll move on to the last exercise. Again, slow and controlled. With yourself on an elevated surface, if you drop down, it's really hard on the shoulders. You might hurt something in the joint or the muscle. So slow and controlled, only where it's comfortable, and then push out of it. If you need to bail on it from here, and you're coming down, and you're like, oh, that's not good, just put a knee down. Once that knee touches, then come right up. So just remember, you can move that knee, get it in the way of you going down. All right, so get ready, feet up. We'll go 3, 2, 1, going down, coming up, that's 1, going down, coming up for 2, going down, 3, 4, last 1, 5, and relax. Take it easy, grab some air, a little bit of water. And those you'll feel shoulders and upper chest. All right, let's get into it. One last shot. We got one last exercise. Okay? Coming up, hitting my incline. We'll go 3, 2, 1, coming down, going up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax, take it easy. Nice job, good work. That was awesome. Welcome to incline push-ups. So, just take a breather. We got one exercise left. This one's kind of fun because it's a little push drop. Okay, no more pushing up. You just have to catch yourself. We're only going to be doing 3 reps per set. It's just kind of a way to kind of flush it out a little bit from everything we've done from IYTs on. Intensity's kind of built up. Let's just kind of stretch and flush it out a little bit. But in this way, it's a little bit of an explosive. I'm going to be doing this one from my knees. You can do this from high plank. That's up to you. But all you're going to do is, you know that little push pulse? You're going to go down to that height. You're going to push off and drop. And that's it. Then you can push yourself back, child's pose, come up, push, and drop. Okay? Only 3 reps. Woo, 3 reps. Yay. 2 sets. Second to last set. Go ahead and come down, high plank, knees. We'll get ready. We'll go 3, 2, 1, and push, drop. Pushing back, reset. Getting ready, set, begin. Push, drop. Coming back, reset. Last one. Set, go. Push, drop. And relax. Nice and easy. Those aren't too bad. I like them because it stretches me out and I'm not just doing tons of push-ups. When you go for that drop, you're still controlling yourself. It is a quick drop, but I'm not just flopping onto the ground. I'm still controlling it, taking about a second. All right? But you don't want your torso slamming into that deck. A couple deep breaths. We'll do our last set, and that'll round out our Wednesday. Welcome to the end of hump day. So, getting into my push-up position. We'll go 3, 2, 1, go. Push, drop. Coming back, reset, set, go. Push, drop. Back. Last one, hang in there. Set, go. Drop. Relax. Come up. That's it. Good job. Give yourselves a hand. Beautiful work today. Shakes off that Wednesday. It's a nice little bright sunshine with all that liquid out there right now. So anyways, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow we're going to be doing stretch and core. That's your upper body. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, shoot me an email at coachwhalen@overlake.org. Take a picture of yourself being #JermeyStrong and throw that up on Owl's News on Twitter. With that said, take care. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.